Apologies there, I had to stop the video. So when we talk about linear patterns, so in linear patterns, the difference between the terms which we've already seen must be the same every time, has a special name. It's called the common difference. And you do need to know that phrase and what we're talking about with linear patterns. When I talk about the common difference, what am I talking about? Now, let's look at an example with these. So we'll take this example down into your notes copy. We're going to look at two different linear sequences. So for each of the following sequences, write down the common difference. That's the first thing we need to do. And the second thing we need to do is write down the next three terms. So you'll notice when you're studying patterns, one of the ways that we check that you've understood what the pattern is doing is that we ask you to write down what the next three things will be. Now, terms, that's a new word that we haven't seen before. The next three terms, the next three numbers in the pattern. So that's a new word as well. So common difference, term, sequence. These are all new words that we're learning when we're taking our notes today. So the first one, part A, is going to be this pattern. I'm just going to use the one that's in the book. 11, 18, 25, 32. And these three dots indicate that that pattern is going to keep going on. Part B, we've got the pattern 2, -1, -4, -7, and the three dots indicate that the pattern is going to keep going on. So I've been asked to work out what the common difference is. So let's look at what's happening here. Going from 11 to 18, I've added 7. Going from 18 to 25, I've added 7 again. How do I know that? Well, 18 take 11 is 7. 7 plus 11 is 18. Whichever way you want to think about it is fine. If I add 7 on here, again, that's correct. It's the same every time. I'm adding 7 every time. So D, my common difference, is 7. I can put a plus in front of it if I like, but we don't have to. So my common difference is 7. Now, what about the next three terms? So my next three terms, 32 plus 7 is 39. 39 plus 7 is 46. And 46 plus 7 is 53. So let me just indicate where I got those numbers from. This was 32 plus 7. This was 39 plus 7. And this was 46 plus 7. So that's how linear patterns behave. Let's look at the next one, because there's something a little bit strange going on here. To go from 2 to -1, I have to take away. Take away 1 gets me to 1. Take away 2 gets me to 0. Take away another 1 gets me to -1. So I have to take away 3. You can use your calculator to help you work that out again. If I take away another 3, I get to -4. If I take away another 3, I get to -7. So this time my common difference is negative. So it's possible to have a negative common difference. This is what we call a decreasing sequence. And the next three, well, -7 take 3, be careful there, and use your calculator to help you if you need to. I go to -10, -13, and -16. So again, what's happening there is this was -7 take 3, this was -10 take 3, and this was -13 take 3. Okay, the final thing I want to write down about linear patterns today is if you're asked to describe them. So describing linear patterns, you need to write down two things. You need to write down the start term and you need to write down the common difference. So, pattern A here is a linear pattern starting at 11 with a common difference of +7. Pattern B, I'm not going to write it down, is a linear pattern starting at 2 with a common difference of -3. So you need that it's a linear pattern, you need the start term, and you need the common difference, as you can be asked to use words to describe a pattern. Okay, that's where we're stopping for today. Thank you.